OBS just took a very, very, very long time to start recording after I clicked the button. Usually I click the button and it's instant, but it was like 20-30 seconds before it started recording today. Did I change it? No, I didn't. Okay, fine. Let's do that. I always forget to change this until after I start the stream. Sorry, I said I was changing it when I start the stream. Or, this isn't a stream, this is pre-recorded because idiots are still attacking my Twitch channel, so we'll just continue pre-recording, uploading to YouTube, and uploading to Twitch later. Right here, I have a doggy dish. Okay. What are you doing? Alright. I put the dog mod on. That's what I was planning to put on. And I went back to the original tomes, which was made by a different author. The very original one. I went back to see, can that be merged with the new tomes that is no longer called tomes? It's now, what's it? Magic Spells for Magic Spells and Swords Revamped? Is that what it's called now? The links to all three are in my profile anyways, because people keep requesting, how do you do those things? It's those 3 mods. But previously, every time I wanted to change spells, I would have to change mods because the mods weren't compatible. And the revamped version is now made as a DLC, and the original was made as a DLC. But it also has some scripts. And I was wondering, are they now mergeable? They are now mergeable, or at least they just merged. I don't know if they're going to work in game. I haven't tried them out in game yet, but the scripts were mergeable. So they're now both on here at the same time. And script merger is still open, so let's close script merger because we're done with you. I just got done with it. Try that in the game. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you coming up here? You don't usually want to come up here. You can come up here. Can I reach you to get you up here? Come here. There you are. Why are you up here? Do you know? Did you have any reason to come up here? This is Marcy. You guys don't often see her. Where is the webcam? Come here. Get you on the webcam. There you are. There she is. She is 19 years old and she is blind. And I don't know why she just all of a sudden decided to come up here. I've got a Tempur-Pedic mattress, you know, with the one that they show on the ad where they put a wine glass on it and they jump all over it. And ever since I got that, she used to sit on my lap all the time. She was just always a lap dog. But ever since I got the Tempur-Pedic mattress, which is right there, it's on the floor. I don't have a bed. It's just a mattress sitting on the floor. She loves it. She stays on that all the time now. Oh, I left the pizza sitting on the bed. You're gonna eat that. I know you.
The degree is arbitrary. The definition's blurred. If I'm to choose between one evil and another,
Wow.
I'd rather not choose it.
If she eats it, she eats it. I'm already sitting here. Oh! If you ever heard me talk about E3 graphics, E3 graphics. Let's watch E3 graphics that didn't make it into the game. This is what the game was supposed to look like. This is what the game was advertised to look like. This is what we were told the game looked like. And people are like, oh, Cyberpunk, they had these great graphics they promised us, they didn't give them to us, but look at Witcher 3. Yes, look at Witcher 3. The graphics they promised us for Witcher 3. This is the E3 graphics. Everybody talks about, oh, the E3 graphics were so much better. Yes, the E3 graphics were better. Those are the E3 graphics right there. That is what the game was supposed to look like. Okay. Load game. Load game.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift.
Load game without
None of
crash?
The Witchers managed to do it.
That don't happen.
The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was
Nowhere in the game does it tell you what a sage is. He's a scion. That's what sage means. Unsavang, which translates into English sage. It's like the wild dogs. In English, they're wild dogs. And so you see these wild dogs attacking you and you're like, do wild dogs do that? Well, in the original Polish version of the game, it doesn't say wild dogs. It says rabid dogs. Yes, rabid dogs do that. Wild dogs don't. There are certain things that in Polish they made sense, but then when they translated it to English, for some reason they translated them wrong. You know, this game that's absolutely perfect and had no bugs or errors and was exactly the graphics we were promised. Avallac'h's lost his head. See, Avallac'h has no head.
Not here. Not now.
Let's give Avallac'h his head back. There we go. This game has no bugs. Oh, there's our new dog. The dog we always get traveling with us. He's been redone by this mod as well. And let's see. Okay, so he's already spawned.
Avallac'h says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle.
Let's spawn him in so that I can show you. Okay, here's our dog. See? He used to look similar to this, but he was like all cut up and awful looking, and his tail was cut off, and his ears were all chewed off, and his face was covered with scars. Well, here he is here and here. You can't see him as good here. But he looks like a much better dog now. And there's two other versions, which I'm going to spawn in so we can have all three of them. I like this brindle one. Brindle dogs are pretty. But now we have our original Rottweiler. And I don't know
Easier
what
to
you
pat
would
someone on the back and
call
hope things will work
these.
out than it is to
I've
face
never
the
seen a
truth.
dog in real life that color. That's a brindle. I like brindle. Brindle dogs are pretty. So, there we are. We now have... Whoops. We now have 3 dogs as travel companions. Because he now comes in multiple colors and we can spawn him in multiple colors. So now we have our original friendly dog from the quest and his 2 alternate options. And let's see.
Sirel.
Can I find the original? I know the original. The original one is still in here because they didn't change all of them. Let's see. So I think I can show you so you can see the difference. The original, is it guard dog? It's guard dog, right? Yes. See, there's what our dog originally looked like. See, he was all scarred up and awful looking. He didn't have his tail. And then here's the, yeah. All these, which it says wild dog in the English edition.
We'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
And they look awful. That one has 3 legs. I never noticed that one of them only had 3 legs before. But anyways, in the original Polish language, it said rabid dog, not wild dog. And let's see, where? Here's the other one. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Here's the other ones, yeah. So there's some more colors here. Put your head down so we can see you. We're trying to look at you. He looks like an old English bulldog. So here's the other colors. We have all these nice dogs in the
They
game
approach.
now. That looks like, you guys hear me talk about that woman? The apartment I used to live in, where we moved because there was a big attack on the apartment and people died. And, one of them was a woman you see her in my vlogs. We used to go dog walking together, and she used to have she had a pit bull, and it was just this color, just like that. So here's all these different dogs that we could have. We're gonna stick with the 3 that we got,
I must leave you now.
because
We will meet
when we
when it's
start
time
having
to
too many
take
travel
Can you remember?
companions, the game kind of starts getting a little bit difficult to play. Now it hasn't crashed, so we're gonna open it up big. Yes, open it up bigger. So that. There we go. Now, for you on OBS, it's still going to be there, and I can still see it. But when I click this, it's going to turn my screen black, and I can't see. My screen is black. I can't see it anymore. But I can see that it's still there for you. There we go, and now it's showing up on my screen. It always does that when we resize it. I think my monitor is like shutting off and resetting. I have a dog curled up asleep in my pizza. I knew she was going to do that. So as I threw her over there on the bed, then I realized, oh no, I left the pizza sitting there. I didn't put it away. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to see if I could check. See, Siri's supposed to be wearing a skirt. She was wearing a skirt. Somewhere, yeah, I have mods that are conflicting, probably with the loads, which is level of detail. Could be the power of detail, which is different, but it's probably the level of detail. Apparently I have 2 mods that are both editing the level of detail on that particular skirt, and so they conflicted, and her skirt's now invisible, which it just makes it look like she's running around in some weird lore-friendly costume, because she dressed like that in the novels. So.
Took you a while.
Also,
Did you run into trouble?
Corinne Tilly, that's not, her name's different in the novels. It's still Tilly, and she's still, what do you call it? Romancer. How do we say that word? I changed your dress. Your dress is not loading correctly. And this dress here is not her vanilla dress either. So there's 2 mods editing her clothes
I've
as
hidden
well.
nothing that could be useful in our struggle against Eredin.
Somebody made a whole bunch of mods for Karen. They changed her hair, they changed her face, they changed her eyes, they changed her clothes. And they did a really good job on it. And I downloaded... Wow, look at those cobwebs. Well, that's the first time I've seen that. I knew I put that mod on here, but I hadn't seen it yet. There's a mod that makes the cobwebs look better. I've had it on here a while. I just hadn't seen the cobweb.
Quick!
I downloaded all of them. And I was using them for a while. I don't have most of them on right now. And then like a week after they uploaded them, they got attacked. Something fierce. Just constant, steady, tons of hate messages all over their mods. And so they deleted all their mods. And now there are no mods for Corinne. They did a really good job. They had her with her hair. She had like similar looking like Yennefer's hair, and they had bright red lipstick and her eyes and face and everything. They changed her whole tech, her throat 3D model, but it was completely changed. So it didn't even look like the same person. They made it match her description in the novels. She's a character who is in the novels. She exists on exactly 1 page. She has a fairly big role in the game. Minor, but bigger than other characters. She's in only 1 page. 1 paragraph. She's only in 1 paragraph.
Far too great a risk.
In the novels. Yevon isn't even in the novels. Yevon, they mention in the novel, somebody's talking and they're like, oh yeah, do you remember that guy Yevon? He did this and this and this, and then they keep on going. 1 sentence. That's the extent of Yevon in the novels. And that's why people are like,
which does not.
How do you find Avallac'h? How can you find Avallac'h? I can't find Avallac'h. Yeah, you blink, you're gonna miss him. Avallac'h is one of those characters who is... He's in it more than some characters, but he is an incredibly minor character. He's in only 1 chapter in Lady Lake and 1 chapter in Tower of Swallows. In Tower of Swallows, he's only in 7 pages. He appears on 1 other page in Tower of Swallows. Very last page of the novel. And then, because he's a shapeshifter, he's not an elf, he is a giant serpent. He's a huge reptile.
No reason to tarry. Come.
He stays in an elf form, usually. But then later in the novels, he shows up again 1 more time in a very tiny minor scene as the Fisher King. And is in a human form at that point. Can we talk to you?
Yes.
Okay. I guess not. Can we hug Siri? We don't have any screenshots hugging Siri with this outfit on. I just realized we haven't hugged Siri yet since she's been wearing this. Yes, we're wondering where your clothes are too. We'd noticed you didn't have them on.
Don't just stand there.
Look at the fabric though. On both of their clothes and her clothes as well. The fabric is what mod is causing that? Is that compilation? I think it's compilation that does it.
Come, we must go.
All right. We'll talk later.
Or is it the Ultra Graphics? Could be Ultra Graphics. I have... Can we go in the store? We can go in the store. What's in here? Wait, there's a ladder? Can we go up? Have I ever explored this building? I'm pretty sure we've explored this building before. We just haven't done it recently. I have all of the big texture file mods on here. The HD graphics, the RCT graphics, the Is it Rizzo? Is it Rizzo's? All of the mods by that mod maker, it made a whole bunch of them. The clutter mod and stuff. That's what it's called, the clutter mod. I think it's Rizzo. I can't remember. I might have the mod maker's name wrong. But all of those, everything in that series is on here. The clutter mod is the one changing all like these little jars and bags and stuff. Compilation mod is on here. All of K&G's mods are on here, except for that ridiculous Yennefer one. I know there's more, and I can't remember the names of them. Oh, the Phoenix mod, which people always get that one mixed up with the other one. There's multiple mods called Phoenix mods. There's a Phoenix Lighten mod. And you know one of the funny things? I have had a lot of people ask me, what Lighten are you using? What light mod do you have? I want that Lighten. I have no Lighten mods on this. This is the vanilla Lighten. What you see in my game is the vanilla Lighten. I do not have any Lighten mods on it. But so many people use Lighten mods that people are not used to seeing the vanilla Lighten in the game. I actually don't like any of the Lighten mods. I've tried all of them. There's what? K&G has a Lighten mod. I'm not using that one. That's another of the K&G mods I'm not using. He has 21 mods and I'm using 16 of them. I can't remember the names of the lightning mods. But there's a lot of mods that change how light works in this game. And people swear by them and they're like, they made the game so much better. And I didn't like any of them. I thought every one of them was like rolling the game back to Witcher 2. Witcher 2 was one of the ugliest games ever made. What the hell happened? Witcher 1, the graphics were good at the time. I mean, by today's standards, it looks old. They still look better than a lot of games that are being made today. But they look old. I mean, you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, that looks like it was made in the 90s. Made in 2007. It looks like it was made in 94. It did have really good graphics for the time period. And they're still good today for what they were.
I wish we'd spent more time together then.
Let's see, yeah. Was there something else sparkling in your room? Wait a minute. What am I seeing? Stand on the bed. No? No? Okay. I don't know what I was seeing. I thought I saw a loot sparkle over there, and then it disappeared when I got closer. It must have been a reflection from the candle. The graphics in this game are better than the graphics in Cyberpunk, and that's something that's got a lot of people really upset. I mean, some stuff like the graphics on the characters, the people have better graphics in Cyberpunk, but the buildings, the landscape have better graphics in Witcher 3. And a lot of the graphics in Cyberpunk, they are the graphics from Witcher 3. Candles and stuff, when you see a candle, there aren't many of them in Cyberpunk. When you see one, they came right from Witcher 3. The fires came out of Witcher 3. All the wood comes out of Witcher 3. Every time you see something that's fur, Witcher 3. The bread in Witcher 3 looks better than the bread in Cyberpunk.
Are you serious?
The bottles, Witcher 3.
Not just about something like that.
It's so hysterical.
A nice thing to wake up to.
The graphics in Witcher 3 are really good, as you can see. However, games like Red Dead Redemption 2 have better graphics. And so, for Cyberpunk to take the graphics from a 10-year-old game and use them in a new game, and then try to say it's better than everybody else's graphics, Cyberpunk can't hold up to Red Dead Redemption 2. Even if it does have the same Easter eggs in it.
Supposed to?
Yeah, it does. This bug, I haven't figured out yet what is causing it. However, you know, you remember how people keep talking about Cyberpunk and they T-posing characters. They never had that problem in any other game. Hey, yeah, they did. Look, there it is. T-posing character. It's a bug they've had in every game. But that missing skirt, her skirt is missing as well. For the same reason Ceres is. You stopped T-posing and went back to what you were doing. And that's a mod, but I don't know which mod. Listen, I can't figure out. Did you just turn into that character there?
Naturally.
Or did she go upstairs as you were coming downstairs? I don't know. That was weird. I'm just walking around looking at the graphics in this game that has better graphics than Cyberpunk and marveling it. What did they spend 11 years doing? Okay.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Eternal fire protects us, but the witch is sure comes
There she
in
is. Yes, she did come upstairs. Are you T-posing again? She's T-posing again. The T-pose is vanilla bug. That's not a mod. The skirt disappeared is a mod, but the T-pose is a vanilla bug. Also, did we lose all of our travel companions?
I'd even call it a secret.
Let's make a save file. Also because we went a long time without making save files before, and then we ended up losing files. And for some reason they were just, hi Rask. Oh, ow. Rask, no, you didn't do it. For some reason, my arm just started hurting. Why did that happen? I don't know. I reached over to pick up
Know of
Rask.
these gateways, even
Yes,
fewer
Rask,
can look
you're helping a little bit too. You want on the back? You on the back. That's actually better. Okay. Ow, let me move that way. Ow. Okay, there we go. You want over on your cat tree? Okay, see what Rascal's doing. You want on the cat tree. Alright.
I
You like
also
this?
remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Cameron.
That's not vanilla fire. I have multiple, but what did that do to your face? What did
Or the bottom of the
that's,
sea.
why does that make you look like you're white? So here's another one that is affected by that mod, I think. I should know what mod it was. We'll figure it out soon. That's not a high priority thing for me to fix. I'll fix it when I get around to it. You're standing here trying to warm yourself by a fire that is not lit. We're going to light it for you if it lets us. Why won't it let us? Trying to light your fire for you.
Hurry. I'd rather not loiter in the street any longer than necessary.
Oh.
Double shows.
There we go. Traumatized you, but now you have a fire.
Bit of butchering on bacon.
Where are we and what are we doing? Oh, we was looking for merchants. That
But I
right? We
won't allow
need all our...
Far too great a risk.
Oh, and I added the other tools mod on. You know what? I don't know where it puts those books. I don't know where to go look for them. We need to go back to the merchants in Avallac'h Square and check them. But I know one merchant that has some, so let's go to him. He is... Wait.
Anyone home?
The gate's right over there. Where are we?
Have set the hunter's house aflame. They seek to burn the city down.
Oh, yeah. That's right. We can do things to you. Remember how? Okay, that's one hole. And I think Oxy always requires. No, it doesn't always require. Okay.
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
I think we can't because we're too close to people, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this mod has a blocker that doesn't let you hurt civilians, so you can't aim it if you get civilians too close. Okay. Did I see loot? I did see loot.
Hey, Whitey. Why'd your hair go white?
Yes, I see it. What are you doing?
Ram.
Oh, you need another boat. Rascal's just eating everybody's food today. Can we get in here? Okay.
You'd never let me within 500 yards of Ciri otherwise.
Cannot do that here because okay. Where did we leave our horse? Was it this one? Was one of the ones we used? Was it? I can't remember. We'll find out. And I think this is the one we didn't like, right? Was it? And this is the one we use all the time. Okay. Let's see. Whoops. Wrong button. Well, there's our horse. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I want to switch that. Okay, where's the, that's good. Ooh. Okay.
Just came ashore. People are already pissing me off.
Okay, it just stays on now. That's been changed. Used to be you trigger it and it just had a burst and then stop, but now you trigger it and it keeps doing it as long as you just leave it. It's so it has an on and off button now. That's interesting. Okay, the keys are doubled. This is the first time we've seen this. Yeah, no, they changed the mod a lot. We haven't used the 3rd edition of it before. Okay, that's the purple pen.
Ciri, do you swear to stay on shore?
And that is...
Boring as fucking shite.
There it is. Okay, that one's been changed too. That's the one we use all the time. That one had a bug. We were using it all the time and it had a bug. And they said they fixed it. And so we can do both now, right? We can do that and that. And that. Oh!
I'll bite back.
4 things from one button. Wow.
Ciri.
5 things from one button. I forgot the same button that gets serious. Okay.
Come, we must go.
All right. We'll talk later.
Okay. Where's our horse? There's our horse.
For example, one such passage will open soon near where we are.
No.
Fortuitous
Stop back. No, stop.
between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. Ciri.
There's too many things using the same button.
Where are my clothes? Come. Don't just stand there. I want a hug.
Come, we must go.
All right. We'll talk later.
Did the other panther disappear? No, you're over here now. If we call all, does it get all three of you? No. Alright. We're missing a panther. Okay, now, which... Wait. Crippled Case is right over here, right? Is that right? Are we... Whenever we can... There's loot over here. Now you are missing your head. What is doing? Does the skeleton clothes showing up on a lot of those women? I think it could be the Skellige... The Skellige mod. What's it called? That does change the clothes on people.
Greetings.
Wow. Well, we came to Novigrad to get food, so let's go back to Karamar and get screenshots. Without dying, because he kept starving to death because we didn't have any food with it.
Greetings.
We got food now.
Greetings.
Okay. You back? Do you have to jump up here to get this? No, it's okay. No. I want you to loot it, not attack it.
Greetings.
It's not letting him click on those other ones even though they're glowing. Okay. Can we go in the store? No. Locked. You're supposed to jump on your horse, not attack it. Where's the... Why can't we jump on our horse? It won't let us get on our horse. Alright, we'll walk and call the horse.
As the future Empress, I could secure you a comfortable position as court watcher.
All the women, right? There's no men?
You've got 40 guards trying
That's
to
interesting. I haven't seen any men affected by that yet. What am I here? I thought it was Marcy, but she's not there. Rask. I can see you're there. I think it's Marcy and she's just out of sight where I can't see her. It sounds like her. You know, a lot of people, when they get the loot, they'll go through and they'll click each item one at a time, and then they'll leave some. They'll be like, oh, I don't need those, and they just leave them. Well, it doesn't matter if you don't need them, you get to sell them.
No. This is Ted Dara, the time of the end.
Those cobwebs.
The world destroyed by the White Frost.
Click on it. Move my leg. There we go. I think that's better. Alright. Was that the last loop? I think that was the last loop. You can't go up any higher? There's our brindle dog.
Geralt. So unfortunate. I'd hoped you wouldn't have to witness this.
Alright. Oh god, the door we came in at. Wait, was anything under there? Yes, no? So some of them it's telling us there's loot there, but then it won't let us loot. And there's apparently a box there that's not showing up because he couldn't walk there. Ah, there's my dog.
Squire.
You're there on my feet. What you doing? You coming up again? Here you are again. Why are you up here? Do you know? It's not where you wanted to be, is it? I didn't think it was. Which way are you going? Do you know?
Oi, Grey Knight. Hey, Squire.
You're trying to find the hall? The hall's over there. There you are. She's okay if she's where she thinks she is, but then because she's blind, if she gets turned around and then she doesn't know where she is, all of a sudden she can't figure out how to get back on track.
Spare a couple or two.
Okay, try calling our horse again. Maybe we can get on it now.
Ciri,
Okay,
Is it
we're gonna hug Ciri instead, I guess.
can you hear me?
Where are my clothes? Calm.
Ciri was too
Just
close to the
stand
horse, I
there.
guess.
I want a hug.
We are having trouble getting on our horse. Also, where'd the horse go? Did the horse just vanish?
Come, we must go.
All right. We'll talk later.
You're down there. Why are you down there? How did you get down here? There's Luke here where you are. Can I reach the Luke without climbing over? No? Get on that horse. Oh, we're all the way at Avallac'h's boat. There's Avallac'h's boat. Well, we went completely the wrong way. What? Oh, it's Ciri and her horse. Okay. Oh, why is our horse sliding? Can we run in the city? Yes, we can. That's still flaming purple fire at us over there.
Mail ship has a good cool time.
My dad is a witch hunter who chases off crows.
Okay.
Kettle of fish.
That's just
We want to go up there. Oh wait, there's a merchant right over here though. Let's stop and talk to yet another merchant because we can always use some merchants.
Hey, wee boy. What do I gotta do?
Why is
to
there
get
guys
a
sleeping
lovely
ducks up
palate
there?
like yours? Welcome. Welcome.
What have you got there?
You're the bottle dealer. You have lots of bottles, but you have dumplings and water. We can use both. Do we have anything to sell you that we don't want? Hi, Rask. You coming up? No? You just going through? Alright. We'll sell you fish. Okay. We'll sell these things just to get rid of stuff that we don't need. What's this? That says we haven't read it yet? Okay.
So long.
Wow, look at the draw distance on the city. I forgot I did that. That is a mod I made.
Does he tend to use them?
That's also where we are going. Normally you can't see that from here. You can see like an outline. We can see even the brickwork and woodwork.
Hey, wee boy. What do
Why
I
are we
gotta
over
do
there?
to get a lovely palate like yours?
We were talking to this guy here, and we ended over there. How did that happen?
After that Garkin and Angrin, I believe I deserve a little rest.
You sitting on a pizza again? We had horrible visibility the other day. We couldn't see to swim. Oh, much better visibility now. Yeah, it's because it was raining before. There's a vanilla bug, you know, those things that don't happen in CD Projekt Red games. These people are being ridiculous. They're so ridiculous. They're bitching about Cyberpunk. Oh, this game is so terrible. It's got so many bugs. I can't understand it. They've never made a game that had bugs before. Look at Witcher 3. That game was perfect. Clearly, they either played Witcher 3 so many years ago that they totally forgot, or they've never played it at all. I mean, this game is known as one of the buggiest games in history. See these floating plants that are supposed to be rooted to the ground? That's a vanilla bug. think it's going to take us a while to get back to Cameron. It looks that way. This isn't our regular save file that we're working with here. This is from the Regis playthrough, which was that in 2017? When did we do that? I don't remember. It's a really old save file we're using anyways, but it had Kaer unlocked. You know what? I want to go to Kaer, we don't have it unlocked yet because it requires putting Avallac'h in the game in order to go to Kaer. And we are trying to avoid keeping Avallac'h in, just avoid Avallac'h completely in the Avallac'h playthrough. Because he glitches out the game because of the way I built the Avallac'h mod. The game acknowledges that this actually is Avallac'h, and it messes up the game if there's two of him in the same place, because he's not supposed to be two of them in the same place. I think we can sell these to this guy over here. You're gonna fall off the bed now. She's flipping her blanket all over the place, trying to get it where she wants it. What is Siri doing? Siri is, glitched out. Where is that guy? Wait, there's Luke here. Oh, he's back there by that house, yeah. We're getting more food. We're getting so much food, which is what we want, so that's good. We was looking for loot to sell so we could buy food because we also didn't have any money on this save file. My other save file, we've got 140 million crowns, and I forgot. Went to merchants to buy stuff and tried to buy stuff, and it's like, oh, we need money to buy things. Forgot that was the second Avallac'h playthrough was the only save file that has that kind of money. The older save files were not leveled up as much. We don't have as many things unlocked, spell-wise, potion-wise, decoction-wise, all that stuff. And we don't have nearly as much money. We had, I think, 300 crowns on this save file. So we started looting so that we could sell stuff, so that we could buy stuff, so that we could have food, so that we could back to Kaer and get screenshots of riding around in Kaer without starving to death. But we're getting all the food we need, so that works. See loot over here. Might as well get this over here. Oh, look at the new boardwalk. That is, what mod costs that?
Splendid.
That is... What is the name of that mod? I know which mod it is, I just can't think of what the name of it is. It's, is it 4K Ultra Graphics? Something like that. You should be able to step up, so he doesn't have to make that big jump. He didn't need to make that big jump like that for that little step.
I've seen this life save daffodils.
Got a sharp pain in my spine.
I do too. That feels awful. Yes, my back has been hurting more than usual. Why are we stuck on this kid that we're trying to go up here? It won't let us go up here. Alright. We're gonna have so many apples when we get that. We're just looting tons of apples.
Hey, pretty boy.
What is our panther doing over there? Look at
You
that.
get a lovely panna
It's stuck on one of those spots. I think it's where the four corners of four grids meet. I think that's what causes that funny. Again, that's a vanilla bug. It's not a mod that causes that.
What have you got there?
We don't need those. We just sell those. We don't need those torches, do we? Maybe we'll keep them. We might. I sometimes use torches. Wow! We picked 207 of those. And you only pay 42 for them, but still, that's still 8,000. So we can get, there's a guy in Avallac'h who pays 73 for them, but buy that back. I clicked on the wrong one. There's a guy in Avallac'h who pays 73 for him. We got almost all of his money. Wow. We're gonna get all of his money right now. Okay. There's no meat, right? Just fish. Get rid of all the alcohol. Wait, no, there is meat. I was thinking I saw us pick up meat. Where am I? Okay. So now we just get rid of the fish until you have no more money. You have no more money. Alright. I know we could sold a lot of that stuff for a lot more money elsewhere, but whatever.
Nothing hurts as much as love. Hey, pretty boy. What do I gotta do to get a lovely panna like yours?
Stop sitting in the sunlight.
We had agreed that if anything went wrong and we were separated, we would meet at his hideout in
Okay.
Valley.
This is the path we want, right?
Looking to make some coins,
You! Wait. I was wondering where I find you. I couldn't remember where you were. Wait, there's loot here. Talk to you in a minute. Water. Okay, we need that. I can never remember where this guy is. Every time I want to go, we always find him at random like we just did right now.
So, shall we trade?
I can't remember what you have with you. So.
Let's. Hopefully no interruptions this time.
You have the books I want. There we go. We don't have money to buy that now. Buy it. Inferno, Cauterize, Rimfrost, Vortex, Consume Vitality, Breath of Winter. These are the original tomes. Okay, we have confirmation we can have both mods on at the same time. Well, it's a good thing we found him. I didn't know who sold those. That was the question I was wondering. Who sells those? Alright. You have a lot of money. Do we have anything else we can sell here? Our food is really heavy. We should probably put a lot of our food on our horse. Can we go in this building? Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't remember how to use those. I have not used that mod in like 2 years. You have no food in your pocket. Would give you apples, and now you can actually eat apples when you're eating apples. All right. That goes here, right? Okay. How do we use it?
It's never too late to see the light.
Siri.
Not Siri.
Zirel. Can you hear me?
Where are my clothes?
Okay, so I can remember, because we always find him at night.
I want a hug.
And at night, for some reason, I can't tell where we are when we're at night, out at night and when we're at.
Come, you must go.
All right. We'll talk later.
But he's across from the bottle guy.
Calm the horses. Agar and I will open the door.
Oh, did we fix that mod yet? I don't think we did. I adjusted some stuff with it, and I think it's still not working. So it's still working fine on the other playthroughs I've had. It's only not working on this playthrough save house. Why did you come all the way back here? Weren't we riding on you? We were. You just came all the way back here.
I'll kill for some fun. Rum and supper, I never refuse.
Rum and supper you never refuse? Is that what you said?
It's clear as the eternal fire.
Ooh. There's another merchant somewhere.
It's a waste of words.
Any near here?
Then how can I know if it's fresh? Easier said than done.
We so rarely come down this way. Are you guys gonna have a fit if I loot here? I'm gonna loot here.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Wait a minute. I want to put this mod back up. I like this one. We'll try those other ones later. For now, I want that one. And I think we need to reset these, right? Yes. I like both of these.
He's in trouble. I'm going to help him.
Ah. There's a merchant in here. Who are you?
I welcome my savior to my humble abode.
Huh?
You may not remember, sir, but
Oh.
I shall never forget. 2 cut purses tried to
Yeah.
rob me.
Okay.
You stood in my defense.
That's right. Just gave them what they deserved.
And earned yourself a standing reduction in my shop.
So we never found this guy in this place.
Mind if I have a look?
You have food? We're going to buy food. I know it looks like we get tons of food, and we do have tons of food, but we go through it so fast. So we're going to buy as much of it as we can. Those are just regular potatoes, right? Raw potatoes. Have you ever tried eating raw? You can eat raw potatoes. They taste awful, but you can eat raw potatoes. They just, why would you want to? Hey, we can sell you these 146 copper plates that we just stole out of the box in front of your house. They were probably yours. You probably don't have enough to buy that, right? Oh no. Sell these. We're not using them. You know what? We're not using those either. We're not using those either. Sell those. There we go. I am planning on using those. We'll use those later. Nothing else to buy. Nothing else to buy. Okay.
Take care now.
Maybe this was the merchant I was thinking of, because when we came around that corner, I was like, there's a merchant here. This isn't the one I thought it was here. But there is a merchant here when we came in.
Ow!
So.
Scandalous.
Yeah, knowing him, he would have done it on purpose, too. That was the thing Siri complained about Avallac'h, was the fact he had his hands everywhere, on everybody. He couldn't stop touching anybody getting near him. It was like he couldn't control it.
What a freak.
It is
It's unlike
weird.
yourself.
Can we attack you?
Bollocks. Make
Ow. Okay. Do I see loot over there? I saw loot back here. Yes, loot back here. Let's go back here and get loot. Where? We're getting loot. Wait. Ignite? Okay. We're getting loot so we can go back and sell our loot back.
No. He simply doesn't like others to see it.
Who killed Trollfist? That's the one that was killed by Lethu, who made it look like Geralt did it, right? Or am I thinking it's Geralt? Yeah, why do they carry their swords on their backs? What is the reason for that? 'Cause that's not something that came from the novels. Ciri did. Ciri did carry her sword on her back in the novels. Geralt didn't. Geralt left his sword on his horse. But Ciri did carry her sword on her back. It was easy to reach, and she could hold it at Avallac'h's throat every few minutes. One of her favorite things to do. Threaten to cut his head off.
Or the bottom of a sea.
Oh, why did he put up with her so long? I don't know why anybody did. She is absolute total psychopath in the novels. I was gonna check and I forgot. All the innkeeper girl and stuff, all those maids, waitress, what are they? Are they waitresses or maids? Both, aren't they? All those girls we keep meeting who their clothes are loading wrong and stuff.
Exquisite
That's a
irony, but what did I
complaint
do to deserve it?
with
Have I given you cause to doubt my
HD
intentions?
graphics mod. If you go on, hey,
What a freak. The butcher of Blabberkin. Run, good folk! We've a madman!
Siri.
not Siri.
Ziren.
I keep forgetting that's the same button as
Where
Siri.
are my clothes?
Alright, hug Siri. Then we have a guard to kill.
Don't just stand there. I want a hug.
This does annoy me a lot because it always happens while I'm trying to do something else.
Come,
Interrupts
let's go.
what I'm doing,
Alright.
but it's so
Let's
damn
talk
more
later.
friendly. I decided to just leave it. But
Siri.
no,
Ziren. Can you hear me?
I'm clicking on
Where
the
are my
guard,
clothes?
and it's clicking Siri because she's too close to him,
Come on.
even though she was
Just stand
behind
there.
him.
I want a hug.
There's probably a range thing because it seems like it has a really long range for how to. We don't even have to be close to Siri for that to trigger. So,
Come, you must go.
All right. We'll talk later.
yes. Okay. Just leave Siri alone.
Scram before I lose my patience.
No, I'm trying to attack
The
you.
lady
Look
took
at
the
me.
side the other day and
Which,
accused me of mismanaging her coin. Nice read. I told her that's how it's going to be. I'll start my
Taking a
Can we drop more of them?
Anyone home?
Can we really have one at once?
butcher of Blabberkin. What's it?
Oh, look at the sky.
Spoke's ill. Ill, I say.
Let's loot the guards we kill.
Eternal fire, keep you safe.
We are marching over here waiting for us to sell stuff. We need to get all the loot we can.
His face to a pole. Threw him in a cell for 4 nights. All for a handful of apples. I even heard about that.
Just look at the freak.
Okay. You are wearing that exact same skirt, as are you. And it's loading on you. But then you over here,
Oh,
your clothes isn't.
what?
That's what's confusing me. See, some of them the skirts aren't loading.
Sick of it all.
Some of them the tops aren't. But this skirt here, this green skirt here, that's the skirt Siri is wearing right now. In gray and purple to match the top. The skirt's gray with a purple border on the
This
bottom
is Ted Data.
instead of green with a gray border on the top. So I changed the color.
The world destroyed by the White Falls.
Oh, fuck, don't write it.
So,
This looks like stuff we should be killing. Oh, this is where you initially meet him, right? And then he runs around the corner over there. Okay.
That's still your back.
I'm looking for more loot. I see loot all the way down here. see several loot sparkles over there. Oh, those are almost money. Money in a box. Alright. We're getting awful far away from our horse.
And Lambert, dead because of
Can
me.
we go to these buildings upstairs? There's not a lot of upstairs. Here's another carrot. You not notice? Nothing?
Oh, Richard. Scram before I lose my patience.
No, we're trying to. We want you to fight
First
us.
they killed my son, now they'll throw us out into the street.
Eternal flame will burn away our sins. Another day gone to shit.
Okay.
Siri,
No, not Siri.
Zirel.
I guess we're just gonna get lots of Siri hugging done today. That's
Where
better
are my
today, I
clothes?
guess.
Calm.
There
You
goes
just
that.
stand there. It's a hug.
It's affecting a lot of people, so it's a mod that changes a lot of stuff. I think it's the HD graphics mod. Because this would be the first time
Let's
we've
go.
gone
Alright.
into Novigrad
Talk
since
later.
we started using the new version of it. And the new version of it, people were complaining that it did that. And I hadn't seen it yet. Hey, can we walk on this? No. Climb up on this. No, climb up on this. Alright, jump up on it. We can walk on it. I like walking on these things.
That is precisely one of the
The
reasons
thing
why
I do
girls
in
are
real life.
abhors your world. Your senseless brutality.
Have we been in this house yet? Door's locked. Can't go in.
Looking to make some coin too, hey?
You're not uncomfortable. All that steel on the back.
Where did we leave our horse? We left our horse back there, right? You back there?
Witcher.
That horse that's there, it's not the same horse that was there when we left. There was a white horse with a brown blanket. Now there's a black horse with a brownish, greenish blanket.
Did I have a watch or not?
Nothing hurts as much as life.
I see loot sparkles down there. But that's a long ways to go. We've got a merchant right here that we want to
Life,
just
you
go.
gotta take risks. It's fact.
Okay, you have to go up the stairs. It's gonna force you to go up the stairs. Now, up the stairs.
Eternal fire. Protect King Radivit.
There's another.
I doubt her man will ever be
Is
safe.
it the elephant?
Eternal
maybe?
fire. Protect King Radivit.
Looks like it's the elderly one.
Eternal fire. Protect King.
I was trying to figure out if there's a common trend. If I can figure out what file is broken, then all I have to do is look up that file and search which mods are editing that file, which Woven Kit will do that. It's really easy to do that with Woven Kit.
Appearances
Ah.
can be deceiving.
You're not our merchant. We're in the wrong house. Where'd our merchant go? I lost our merchant. Was it this building? What was that building?
Eternal fire. Protect King Radivit. Yeah, right.
For a rain of fire and brimstone that would burn this ploughing
I thought this building was lost. No, it is this building.
Greetings.
Yes, we have more stuff to sell you. We looted everybody in your
Mind if I
neighborhood.
have a look?
funny if they would actually respond, and recognize that, oh, yeah, you stole this from my boxes out on my front porch. Oh, all these saddles are heavy too, right? Yeah. We did put them in our stash. Okay. We looted lots and lots of food,
Take
which
care
we are
now.
going to keep. We're not selling it to you, so we didn't have as much stuff to sell. So,
I beg you, madam, please don't touch the root.
Then how can I know if it's fresh?
Use your eyes.
Easier said than done.
yes, I'm somebody who likes
Tyrell
picking up
recognized
fruit
the
and
strength of my
squeezing it
argument.
before I buy it. So.
I have no doubt.
No. Off the horse. That's not what I wanted. I wanted you to put stuff on in your saddlebags. Here we go. Okay, let's put all these things in the saddlebags. You know what? Let's put these in saddlebags too. They don't weigh much, but they weigh enough, so we might as well put them in the saddlebags. That way we don't have to carry them. Wrong one. Okay. Can we put the books? The books don't weigh anything. I'm not gonna. Oh, which one is the saddle? I don't know which one it is. I want to keep it on our horse because we use it a lot. Okay, put that book away because we never use that. You know, a lot of these books we're never going to use much, so I'm going to put most of them in the storage. I'll just put all of these in there because I know I'm not going to use most of these. Are those? They didn't stack, so I don't think they're both the same. Okay, I'm going to put a lot of our water away because we've got so much of it. And same thing with the apples because we got so many of them. Actually, I can probably just put. You know what? Let's just put all of it away. Okay, all of it except the ones that won't let us put away. That's right. I've got some we can't put away. Look how much weight it's taken down. We were carrying 200 pounds of food on us. Why can he carry 300? That's... Something's adjusting his weight. Does that book that we're carrying, Tome of Carrion, cause him to be able to carry more weight? Without having it just in a slot, just because he's carrying it in his inventory? Okay, those won't go in the stash, so we can just use those. I'm gonna put these in the stash. So we don't accidentally sell them. These items don't go into stash, right? Yeah. Alright. Now what was we doing? It was merchant hunting. Where are there more merchants?
Took me aside the other day. Fusely, this happy day. That's just talk. That's rich. I told her if that's how it's going to be, I'll start buying. Ah!
See the empty ship? Yeah, no one knows how it got there, who it belongs to. That's all you got to say.
When I don't understand something, I think it's best to keep my mouth shut.
That's Avallac'h's boat they're talking about. There's a mysterious boat showed up out there and they don't know who it belongs to. Deidre. Oh, Mrs. Main looks so much lighter colored in Novigrad than it does anywhere else in the game.
Let's go kill some monsters.
Okay. We're looking for a specific road, and we got all turned around, and
Something slimy about you, to my mind.
there's so much loot we're going by that. There's a ramp there. Go back where we started, alright. Okay, there's the golden sturgeon. That'll take us where we want to go, that road there.
The plague.
No loitering round here.
Let's check the book guy and see, did any more books get added to him from switching mods around here? Not even here.
Dancing on a scaffold.
Only here at certain times? Well, there's two book guys. Now, we know our horse is going to stop there, so we might as well just leave him there. Okay, did we get all the books we need from you? Or did mods add more books to you? Because we
Let's see these books.
changed mods around this morning. Okay, you do have more books now. Why is the mouse not hovering? Here we go. Scorch we got. Cauterize we got. Clear Skies we didn't get, I don't think. Summon Storm we didn't get. Can I anyone looking for? I don't think we got that one, I can't remember. We can sell it if we did. But the Storm one's the one we wanted. That's the one we used.
Farewell.
Yes. Let's see. And they go on the horse, right? Yeah, they go on the horse. Okay, can we put them? Let's see. Okay, that one. Okay, so those three we want to keep with us. Those are the ones I was looking for, so it was a good thing we came back here. And so now we want the other merchant who should have the rest of the books we are missing.
And how? Bugs are buzzing.
Don't touch me.
You have to run through a whole bunch of loot. There's loot everywhere in here. See, just loot everywhere. Run by all this loot that we have. You resist the temptation of stopping again.
Ow!
State your origin.
Are you unlocked yet in this playthrough?
You again.
You are?
I've changed the code word, but you're still entitled to a hefty discount.
Okay. Well, we got a bright light on you there.
Show me what you have in stock.
Okay, you have... That's a book we didn't have, I think. Okay, those two we do have. So you did have one we didn't have. Did we need... We needed something of those, but I don't remember which one. An elf head. Buy an elf head, just so we can carry one around with us. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's just no. Okay. We don't have that? Okay. We don't have things in this playthrough yet. Because this is a really old playthrough. I'm actually recognizing why we don't have these. It's called, I hadn't started obsessing over Avallac'h yet. Most of these are books that were written by Avallac'h. I have a mod on here that puts some books in here. I can tell because some of these books are from Witcher 1 and Witcher 2. I forgot I had a mod that did that. Good thing we got a lot of money from selling stuff to other merchants because we wouldn't be able to afford all these otherwise. Franconia. Looked at him. What ethnicity is that name, Franconia? It's a name you hear in this area, which indicates Gaelic. We needed those. We're going to buy those. We're going to go through all of our money buying these, but we needed them, so we're buying them. You have food. You have poison apples. 56% hunger. We're buying that. That's really good. We ran out of stuff. You pay a lot for some things. We're going to sell you some things. I know some people would look at these things that I'm selling and be screaming. Some of these are really hard to get. But this particular playthrough, save file, we're not keeping and we're not continuing with. So that is fine. This candy, that is candy, but I can't do. Yes. And so we can do alchemy stuff here as well. We are going to. So we have a lot of stuff unlocked now that we didn't have unlocked before.
Take care.
Alright. That means we can now also go into here. We should be able to do more stuff. So we're slowly getting all of our things back. Where'd our horse go? Oh, the horse goes... There you are. The horse goes down and around the back here. Oh, stained glass. That's pretty. Okay, so we have most all of this books and saddles, right? We're missing some of the saddles still.
I've hidden nothing that could be useful in our struggle against Eredin.
We're missing some of the books and some of the saddles. Okay, I'm waiting for Siri to get out. There, we can't go upstairs until she goes down. I'm going around. There we go. There we go.
Oh!
Okay, now you have the vestibular bug and your other bug. So now we want...
Clear as the eternal fire.
Curse the mage hunters.
Now we want...
Lord, I can see you.
Crematory mage. Had we ever found him yet in this playthrough? Because I know I didn't know about him in the early playthroughs. He wasn't somebody I had discovered early. Okay, we just fell off a cliff. He wasn't somebody I had discovered early on. So I don't know. Oh, we have to swim. We have to swim past Buckthorn to get to him. We can pick so much buckthorn on the way there, and then sell it to him when we get to him. I forgot. We're gonna be swimming for a bit. All that buckthorn that we picked earlier is already grown back. You can see it. Yeah, we're missing a lot of it. We're on our way to somewhere. So, uh-oh, drowners. Now we're just gonna die. It didn't hurt him. I'm surprised. He started bleeding, but his health didn't go down. Now we got a weird bleeding visual effect happening. Which, that is a bug in the vanilla game. This game that doesn't have bugs. Because CD Projekt Red made it. The other thing is, people are calling Witcher 3 a AAA game. It's not. Witcher 3 was an indie game. That's why it blew everybody away. They were like, wow, 10 to 15-year-old kids made this in their basement. And that's what it was. 10, 15-year-old kids made this in their basement. And this was an indie game. People forget that. it's considered a AAA game today. Because Xbox and PlayStation were like, well, we want this. But its initial release, this was an indie game. I think that's why people overlooked the huge amounts of bugs and stuff this game had. Because it was an indie game. And everybody's like, well, look at how good it is with everything else. Wait a minute, no. No, come here. If you're somebody who has followed me for a very long time, you know who that is. And if you're somebody who's followed me a very long time and you know who that is, you know what we had to do. Go through to get her. Stuck in the field of buckthorn. We're going to be here a while because it goes on for a ways. And this guy is one of the higher payers. He pays 53 for it, 56, something like that. And there's still people who pay more for it, but he is one of the high-end people who buys buckthorn, so since we're on our way to him, we're going to get as much buckthorn as we can on our way there. Do you realize how long ago you would had to have been watching my videos in order to know who that cat is that you just saw? I smell something burning in the oven. My father is apparently cooking something. There's more drowners. I see more drowners. 2. Are we near that cave? There's a cave here somewhere we can stop at on our way to where we're going. Aren't the drowners near that? Or there's drowners near it, but I don't know. Is there more than one set of drowners on the way here? I can't remember. It's been a long time since we've swum this area. We could, pop up out of the water and see where we are, but we're kind of focused on buckthorn right now. Is there loot in that boat? Are they guarding loot in that boat? Is that what's happening? Do I want to swim over that boat and see? We don't have our crossbow. We don't have our crossbow, so I kind of want to stay away from drowners. There is loot. There's a box in that boat. Are you going to attack us? It'd be nice if you just ignore us and let us do what we're doing. Oh, something triggered there. Locked? Really? We know we can fix that.
One of Freya's priestesses. No signs of violence. Must have died of hunger a while ago. Must have
Not
hid here
gonna
when Morkvark
unlock?
raided the garden. A key. Could come in handy.
Is it gonna go through all the keys? Because that is what it's doing. He's talking about different things. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. So, we got lots of keys. That's not all of them. There's more keys than that. Is there one without this? Yeah, that's not all of them. Quest items, maybe? I don't know why they can't attack us. And I can't remember what the key codes are. There's more than one. So, whatever that key is, we've got something protecting us from being hit by that. I don't know what it is. There's... Oh, is it something on his coat? Because he's actually wearing his coat now, right? He doesn't just have the coat texture file on, he's actually wearing it, yes? Yeah. Okay. He's got protection things on his coat. I did that, so we could do these swimming and roaming and flower picking, looting things without being bothered by monsters. I can't remember what loot that is. Probably goes with a quest, obviously, if it's locked. Do I see another treasure box up there? I think I do. We'll aim it. I don't think that one's locked, is it? And there's two up there, right? Aren't there two up here? It's like one on the edge of the island, one in the middle of the island. I don't think either of these are locked or related to a quest. They're just random exploration loot that you find if you happen to explore. Red diagram. And I think there's another one up in the middle. It's like a skeleton, I think. There's something there. I see more loot there.
Avallac'h, he prepared some special
It is a
orders for me.
skeleton. Yeah, those two dialogues with Ciri don't add up. That comes from the Isle of Mist quest, and then later in Child of the Elderblood quest. That one, Geralt pointed out, your scar is almost gone. In the novels, she didn't have a scar. She had no face. Whole side of her face was gone. It was right down to the bare bone. There was nothing there. So when Geralt says, "Wow, your scars are gone. They healed. What happened?" And she says, "Avallac'h, he prepared an ointment, and magically my face grew back." And then later in Child of the Elderblood, he's drawing pictures of her, and she's all upset because Geralt says, "That's a picture of you. He's drawing pictures of you," and she's like, "No, that's not me. There's no scars." Yeah. Of course there's no scars. He was fixing her face according to what she said in the Isle of Mists. Which way are we going? Boy, did I get turned around. That over there is where the boat crashes, and that's the lighthouse. The cave I was talking about should be right straight ahead of us, right? It just seems odd that Geralt asks her, "Where'd your scars go?" And she says, "Oh, Avallac'h, he's fixing my face. He made these ointments, and all the scars healed, and they're all gone." And then later, Avallac'h's drawing pictures of her with no scars at all, and Geralt's like, "Look at that, he's drawing pictures of you, and that's not me. That's not me, there's no scars." What scars does she have in the game, also? I mean, she's got a tiny scratch on her cheek. Aren't there like several monsters over here? I'm not going there. It's possible we don't have this cave unlocked yet in this save file. Is it over there? No? Yes? No. I know where I think I am.
No, that's not right.
Where you stuck on? What do you mean?
I wasn't in a shipwreck.
Also color this. No, I seem to not be where I was thinking I was. Okay, let's run around along the edge, see what we see. Okay, here's the lighthouse. Oh, we haven't been to the lighthouse yet in this playthrough. I didn't know that. This save file. Okay. Okay. Well, that'll give us another match.
Could use a portal about now.
Okay. That was the end of the road. Where was that's a grave hag, ain't it? Or a water hag? And I hear our dogs and panthers fighting it. Oh! I forgot you had that active. Also, you just got hit by that, but they killed it, so we're okay, I think. He just got hit by race blindness. Yes, a merchant shows up here, I think. Oh no. That's bad. I was not watching your health. Okay. We may have just broken the game. This animation bugs out the game. And this animation actually goes with Avallac'h. If after you turn Uma into Avallac'h, okay, can you break out of it and get a drink before it triggers again? Get a drink. And it may trigger it again. No, that was good. Eat something. After you turn Uma into Avallac'h, leave Cameron map, go to Novigrad or something, then go back to Cameron. Don't do all of this yet. Go back to Cameron. Go upstairs. Go to where the kitchen is. Go into the kitchen, the room, the back door of the kitchen. Go up those stairs, up at the top, the bed up in that room. He's there. That animation goes with him. And you'll see that animation there. You can try to wake him up. That's why that animation breaks the game so bad when we're playing as Avallac'h, because it is an animation that goes with Avallac'h. You can try to wake him up, and he doesn't. He is in a almost comatose state. You have a really hard time getting him. And so he starts to wake up, but then he passes out again because he is so very sick. Which is what that animation, when you play with Geralt, or just the plain Geralt Doppler, that animation plays through. And you stand back up, and you're fine, like you just did just now. However, when playing as Avallac'h with the Avallac'h mod that I made to make Avallac'h a player character, because that animation is an animation for his character, the game is coded so that that animation plays in a loop. And he's supposed to try to get up. You try to wake him up, he tries to get up, and he can't. He's too sick, so he passes back out again. It's a problem when we play as Avallac'h, and that animation triggers. Since that animation's for him, the game recognizes, oh, this is Avallac'h, so it tries to loop it. And then it gets stuck in a loop, and we can't break him out of it. And we have to reload the game in order to stop it. Normally you don't run into that issue with that mod. That is Primal Needs mod that does it. So normally you don't run into that issue, but it conflicts with the Avallac'h mod because the game recognizes, yes, you're playing as Avallac'h.
Greetings.
And this animation is supposed to have Avallac'h pass out and fall back over. And so that's what it does. Wow. Okay, I'm going to not sell the buckthorn to you because I think that guy pays more. 34 is kind of low for buckthorn. It is a lot because it's going to be, look how much money that's going to be. But I think the other guy pays more for it. So I'm going to wait. We'll sell it to him anyways, even if he doesn't pay more for it, but I think he does. Also, we haven't read those books yet. And you don't have anything you want to buy, so you're good.
Vafail.
How do we do that? Click here, click read. There it is. Okay. And then we just go through and it's gonna automatically. There we go. Okay, now they're all marking as red. Were there any? There aren't any others anywhere else that we didn't read. Okay. And this is where you get one of the locations where you can get, what's it called? We're gonna go up in here and meditate. I'm pretty sure there's a bedroom in here. There's a meditate anyway, so find a rug or something. He needs to meditate. Oh, there's something here, that's right. Grab loot. What's it called? Is it moon armor? Is that what it's called? I can't remember what it's called. And since we hadn't done this yet, it should be here, right? I think it's like all the way in the top, ain't this? There a box all the way on the top that has it? I can't remember. Gotta go up anyways. Oh, this is a long one. This is insta-death if we forget to use the ladder. Don't forget to use the ladder. We're getting better at getting down lighthouses without dying, but yeah. I'm used to, we do it so often where we're like, oh, we can jump down here, and we jump down there, and it's, oh, no, we should have jumped down that one. That one was too long. There's a bed. Ooh, there's a bed in here somewhere. I was wondering, is that loot gonna show up here though? Because I have a mod that changes loot. And I don't know, did I change the loot for... Why you're hovering? Okay, it's hovering. We can see the texture on his fabric though. That's a, what is this weird, what are you? Oh, is it making him stand on that stool? Is that what happened? Okay, well now you're standing on the bed, I guess. That's what we want. Okay, meditate. 83, he needs 8 hours of sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And now you're thirsty and hungry. Get off to bed. Get what? Yep. What are you stuck on? Stuck on something. Can't. There we go. Fell off the bed. Okay. Get her. Can you eat something also? Or did we break it again? You're still extremely thirsty. Get another drink. You can take the cork off. He has an animation for taking the cork off, but the cork doesn't actually disappear. It's still on it. Alright. Yeah, somebody's cooking their food up here. This is all insta-death if we don't jump off, right? Yes. I think it is. I like jumping off of the high places, but then always end up dying. Where's this? Yeah, so I think
Lambert, dead because of me.
I think that box right there, it should normally be in this box here. But I've got I made a mod that changes the loot in the game. So I think it's overriding the vanilla stuff that should be there. Is Siri waiting for us?
Three, two,
where's
one.
our horse?
Very good. On time.
You're not the merchant with merchant goods.
Can it get any worse?
Okay. Oh, that's the merchant. He's up there. I was wondering, did he leave after we talked to him? No. Where'd our horse go? There's our horse. We missed some drowner loot. There should have been more drowner and grave hag or water hag or bilge hag. I can't remember which type of hag was there. Shouldn't there have been more loot for this? I don't know. Oh, okay. I see drowners. Let's run up here and avoid them. Are those drowners where that
Turn
cave
back or go forth.
was? No? you ran our horse all the way across it? Yeah. I'll try this. Since this stuff looks like we haven't done this area yet, we probably haven't done this cave yet. Did I
shortcuts?
Either? Okay, stop galloping a minute. Let's look at the map. Guarded treasure, hidden treasure. It's probably one of those two. I think it's the guarded treasure. Yes, there's a cave right there. Okay. Yeah, I think we haven't done it yet, which means there's a boss fight there. Kinda don't want to do those. I'm not looking to do fighting and things in this right now, today, this week, whatever. Okay, that's the one that's guarding the house. It's like a dead body in the house. I think there's a dead body in the basement, right in the cave we're coming right up on now, right? Yes, there it is. Okay. This cave has an Easter egg for the novels. It's actually an Easter egg for Avallac'h, which is why I wanted to come in here and show it to you. But I think we haven't done it yet for this save file. So I think there is also one of Avallac'h's golems. Yes, one of Avallac'h's golems is here. Every time you encounter a green golem in this game, those are always the golems that Avallac'h made. Avallac'h is the only one that makes these green golems. It tells you that earlier in the game. There's a point in the game where it does tell you that. Did you kill it for us? Well, we don't need to fight it then. We will come and show you an Easter egg then. Because there is an Easter egg in this cave. And I'm one of the few players who even knows it exists. I'm also the player who found it. It's one of the rarest Easter eggs in the cave. Trying to... There's so much loot here, it won't... It's trying to trigger the loot. I'm trying to get... We need the cave brighter in order to see it. It's really hard to see if you don't have lights really bright in here. I know, I'm usually trying to get loot. Alright, pick up the loot. I'm usually trying to get loot. Right now I want to get the lights brighter. Which we can do. If he lights them, they light up brighter. Okay. Now will you let me walk around this? Yeah, now it's doing it. Yeah, see how much brighter they are if he does it? Okay. That's making a big difference. That's what we want. There's... Let's see. We need to break a wall? Is that what we need to do? I can't remember. It's been a long time since we've been in this cave.
For example?
Oh, we
One
need
such passage will open
VDI,
where we are,
no,
fortuitous
whatever it
here,
is. Okay, I knew we had to do
between this
something
noble
here.
edifice and the butcher's yard.
I've seen a few people find that and come in here, but then not see the Easter egg after they get in here. But most people never even find that wall. There is a huge amount of loot in here, as you can see. But we're not interested in the loot. Normally I'm interested in the loot. We are interested in the Easter
Wait,
egg.
she needs time. We must let her resolve her grief on her own.
Which means we need to get these lights bright enough to see it. Alright, loot stuff. I'm trying to get him to turn the lights on, but he wants to loot instead. There we go. Okay. There it is. Getting the lights brighter. There it is. This is the cave painting from Chapter 7, Tower of Swallows. Which is the cave painting that Avallac'h painted in the novels. And it shouldn't be in Novigrad. It's supposed to be in Skellige. It was in Skellige in the novels. They put it in the wrong place. But there it is. The Purple Bison Easter egg. The first part of it. If you go to Skellige, the second part of it is in Skellige.
Avallac'h opened
Now,
a portal.
we're
I
going
leapt
to
in.
ignore all
He was
this
supposed to
loot
follow
that
right
we have a
behind me,
hard
but
time ignoring.
something went
but
awry. Impaired by
we're
the
on our way
curse,
to do something
he
else.
failed to reach the portal in time.
Also, there's letters over there. If you read the letters, it talks about those two people there were killed by this
Despise me, so
golem.
they should leave me be.
They bought the golem from an alchemist who had stolen the golem from a mage who had put a curse on the golem to make it kill whoever had stolen it. Avallac'h's the mage it's referenced. But this is one of Avallac'h's caves. It's just not in the right place. It was in Skellige in the novels. Also, how long have we been for 2.5 hours? Okay. Trying to keep these somewhere around 3 hours because we upload these to YouTube. And it's just better to have shorter uploads for YouTube. Okay, that was a weird animation. Now, the mage we're looking for should be right around the corner here. Go by these grass. Our horse is trying to stop. I'm trying to get the horse to gallop, and the horse is trying to go, no, I don't want to gallop. This monster's chasing us. It won't do that. It won't gallop. Ooh, the cockatrice. Yeah, there's a cockatrice, and the horse just refusing to gallop. It's doing its little trotty thing, and it won't gallop. It's because it's trying to trigger combat, so it wants me to go fight. I don't want to go fight. What are you doing? I think the game is trying to crash. It is. It's trying to crash. No, we can't do anything. Now OBS is trying to crash. Does it do this at the same time every day? Because I think it's a Windows update attempting to happen. That's what it looks like. It's not anything to do with the CPU or the memory. They're both at 30%. CPU is 30%, memory is 36%. And it's completely not letting me break out of the game. Okay. So why'd you do it? Looks like OBS had a spike. Yes, OBS had a GPU spike. OBS usually uses between 5 to 10% GPU. And it went all the way up to 60%. That's what just happened. Why did it do that? Then it went back down. It's back down to 3% right now. 3.6%. But it went up to 60%. Well, that is weird. Put the game back up. Also, I'm not touching anything, so... Why is he still going? He's still going, I'm still not touching anything. How do I stop you? Come on. Stop. There it is. Also, can you gallop now? No. You can't gallop for some reason. Gallop won't trigger. It's doing this weird, not quite trotting.
Should have buried him in the ground. Why did he friend?
You know what the church says? Dead gotta be burned. Graves are a pagan relic.
Since that was just acting up weird, and I don't know why, let's make a save file. Blue.
Where am I supposed to lay flowers? Where would I put libations for my son?
They said during the sermon, instead of buying gifts, don't be stupid. Give off
Oh.
what you got. You asked for it.
Ask the secret again.
Surrounded!
I didn't even see that goddamn.
That Nathaniel fellow, he was always strange. Right not to.
Okay. Well, back to Fishland. The three of them have moved? No, me too. Okay.
No reason to tarry. Come.
Where you going?
This guy often we can't click on it.
Looking for some potion ingredients.
Okay, we can.
There's been a mistake. I'm
Oh,
no
we've
mage.
never.
No. I'm an apothecary.
Could swear I saw you at the summit in Loch Muin.
That may have been my twin brother.
Stop it. To the eternal fire, I'm a boil to be lanced, same as you. Relax. Not about to turn you in.
We've never found him in this playthrough
You
yet.
want-
I was thinking this particular playthrough might have. This is what I was talking about like an hour ago. When I said I didn't know if we'd unlocked the other mage yet. Because I don't think I had discovered him yet back when I did the Regis playthrough. He's a hidden Easter egg. There's no quest that tells you to do him. You
Got
just
anything interesting to sell?
find him at
I do.
random if you come in here. You have Blood Moon. That's what we wanted. We were looking for Blood Moon. We have Witchfire, right? Cauterize we have. Vortex we have. Do we have Infernal Flames? We have Infernal... Don't have Infernal Flames. We'll buy it in case we don't. If we end up with 2 copies of it, we can just sell it later. You have a book? You have a book that we have not yet read? These, we're gonna buy these. Don't have enough coin to buy those. What can we sell you? We can sell you buckthorn. You do pay less for it because the other guy was 53 and you're 52, but don't matter. Okay. These are the ones that, yes, they are. Buy those. You're at Toei? Yes, you are. Let's just back the top. Do we have anything else we can sell you while we're here? Yes, we can sell you these. You're somebody that pays to higher prices for jewelry. That's good. I think there's still even higher prices we can sell it for, but that's good enough. Okay, we can do alchemy here. Is there any alchemy we can do? I think we should be able to unlock 2 more things with that. Okay. In order to unlock that, don't we have to go... We should unlock that. I think... Why is that so big? What? Why is that sword so big? Look at you share.
So long.
Watch
If anyone
Prince.
asks, you've not seen me.
You don't have eyelashes. It stands out that he doesn't have eyelashes. Okay. We have Blood Moon back. Where does Blood Moon go? Is that a horse item? It's a horse item, so we lose. We lose the old gods if we use Blood Moon. I like Blood Moon. Okay. Still, there's more. Who has... Oh, the Rune Rite has some. We gotta go to the Rune Rite. Okay, it's not the Rune Rite, it's the guy that stands in front of the Rune Rite, right? Oh, that's a long ways away. He's all the way on the absolute, complete, total opposite end of the world from where we are.
The training I did with Avallac'h was very helpful.
Are there any other merchant mages between here and there that might have more of those books? I don't think so. It's been a while since we've made a cross-country run to the Rune Rite. Can I remember how to get there? Because we haven't been using him for a while. Is our horse gonna just... A horse will not gallop. We don't have oxen for gate unlocked in this. Okay. See, it keeps trying to start to gallop, and then it stops. Bizarre. We just absolutely cannot gallop. Might have to reload the game. It looks like maybe some scripts are not fully loaded. You know what? One of the places where we like to stop and save is coming right up ahead of us. We're close to 3 hours. Let's stop and save so I can get up and go to the bathroom and... KNG mod. Yeah. KNG mod. Wait. KNG mod's so weird. Can we take our horse right in the tent here?
I've heard of you.
Yes, we can. Okay, our horse is right in the tent here. We are going to stop and save here because this is one of our regular places to stop and save. We camp out here in this tent. And we are at 2 hours and 46 minutes and 34 seconds. Whatever that crashy thing was that just happened a little bit back there, I think it messed up some of the scripts because we seem to be having issues all of a sudden. So I think I need to reload the game, and since it's almost 3 hours, we'll just stop and reload the game here. Also, have we lost most of our travel companions? Looks like we have. Hi, Ross. So I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom. And then we'll come back. I'll start another episode. I hear Marcy sniffing. Okay. Save game. What's the save files look like? Oh yeah, we made a save file right back at the... Yes, that was right after it tried to crash. That's right, I remember now. Made a save file there. So it was like, game tried to crash. Okay, save file. And...
At last.
Make a double save file because for whatever reason double save files load better. That has nothing to do with mods either. That is a vanilla bug in the game. This game, doesn't have bugs because CD Projekt Red never made a game with bugs before. We've got 1,113 episodes. Been playing this game a lot. Episodes have gotten considerably shorter. They used to be 8 to 9 hours, and now they're staying around 2.5 to 3 hours mostly. But whatever. Did audio crash? Really? We had an audio crash. Interesting. Was OBS. Load the game again. Full audio crash. Alright. What we got over here? You are that one. Try that again.
By order of the Emperor
No
of
audio.
Nilfgaard, foreign